龙的传说 The Legend of the Dragon。
从前有个美丽的小村庄，村庄四周的山上长满了树，郁郁葱葱的，非常漂亮。那里的人们过着安静而美好的生活。
Once upon a time, there was a beautiful little village. The mountains surrounding the village were full of trees, lush and green. The people there lived a peaceful and happy life.
不知道从什么时候起，山上陆陆续续涌来了许多动物，有凶猛的大老虎、残暴的大灰狼、凶恶的豹子、可怕的毒蛇。它们常常成群结队出来，拖走了人们养的鸡呀、鸭呀，有时还袭击人。
Nobody knew when it happened, but many animals swarmed to the mountains one after another, which included ferocious tigers, brutal grey wolves, vicious leopards, and venomous snakes. They often showed up in packs, mauled away people's chickens and ducks, and sometimes even attacked humans.
村长说：“
我们团结起来，赶走这些毒蛇猛兽，保护自己的村庄。”
人们纷纷答应了。
The village chief said,
"Let's unite to drive away these poisonous snakes and ferocious beasts to protect our village."
The people agreed.
不久后，毒蛇猛兽又来了，人们拿着镰刀、斧头，带着满腔的怒火向他们攻去。
Soon afterwards, the snakes and the beasts returned. The people grabbed their sickles and axes and fought them with full fury.
可是这次不仅没能赶走毒蛇猛兽，反而死伤了许多年轻人。
However, this time round, not only did they fail to drive away the snakes and beasts, many young men were also killed or wounded.
晚上，人们聚在了白天战斗的地方，插上香，祭奠那些为了保护村庄而牺牲的英雄们。
At night, the people gathered at the place where they had fought during the day, lit the incense, and paid tribute to those heroes who had sacrificed their lives to defend the village.
他们一边祭奠，一边祈祷。这个说：“
至尊无上的玉帝啊，你能救救我们吗？能帮我们赶走毒蛇猛兽吗？”
那个说：“
玉帝啊，他们前几天吃光了我的羊，今天又咬死了我的丈夫。”
They prayed as they paid their respects. One said,
"O Supreme Jade Emperor, can you save us? Can you help us drive away the poisonous snakes and beasts?"
Another said,
"O Jade Emperor, they ate up all my sheep the other day, and today they bit my husband to death."
所有的祈祷都随着袅袅的香烟上升到了天庭。很快，玉帝听到了来自人间的声音。
All the prayers traveled up to the heavens via the spiraling smoke of the incense. Soon, the Jade Emperor heard the voices from the earth.
玉帝很同情他们，他想，
我必须尽快解决这件事，不然会有更多的人受苦。
The Jade Emperor sympathized with them and thought,
"I must resolve this matter as soon as possible, or more people will suffer."
于是玉帝叫来二郎神，说：“
人间竟有毒蛇猛兽攻击人的事，你立即去查看查看，了解实情，看看到底是怎么回事。”
As such, the Jade Emperor summoned the Chinese god Erlangshun and said,
I heard that there are actually poisonous snakes and beasts attacking the people on Earth. You should go there immediately to check it out, find out the truth to see what's really going on.
二郎神领命走了。
二郎神 took the order and left.
二郎神一到人间，正好看到毒蛇猛兽撕咬人。他袖子一挥，刮起一阵风，将毒蛇猛兽都卷进了深山里。
As soon as Erlangshan arrived on Earth, he happened to see the snakes and the beasts tearing people apart. With a wave of his sleeve, a gust of wind blew up and swept all the venomous snakes and beasts into the deep mountains.
二郎神心想，如果不及时想出拯救办法，人们将无法生存。于是他重重地画出一条界限，暂时把人与毒蛇猛兽隔离开。
Erlangshan thought to himself, if he couldn't think of a timely solution, people would not be able to survive. Hence, with a heavy swipe, he drew a boundary line to isolate the people from the venomous snakes and the ferocious beasts temporarily.
但这样的隔离也只是暂时的。有什么办法既能让毒蛇猛兽活着，又不会伤害人呢？二郎神遍访百姓，搜罗各方面意见。
However, such isolation was only meant to be temporary. What could be done to keep the venomous snakes and beasts alive, without harming the people? Erlangshan visited the people and collated views from all sides.
大家一致认为，必须在动物之中立一个王，让他来管制那些为所欲为的毒蛇猛兽。
Everyone agreed that there ought to be a king among the animals, who could then control the unruly venomous snakes and beasts.
二郎神采纳了大家的意见，苦思冥想出一条妙计，让几种动物组合成一种动物，取名为龙。
Erlangshan took in everyone's views and thought of a brilliant idea. To combine the body parts of several animals into one, and name it as the dragon.
说办就办，他构思了一下，画了一张草图，接着就在洞壁上慢慢地画了起来。
Without delay, he composed a sketch and then proceeded to draw slowly on the cave wall.
他首先勾画出蛇身，第二天画出驼头，第三天画出鹿角。渐渐的，牛嘴、鱼鳞、凤尾、鹰爪、狮须都画完了。
He first sketched out the body of the snake. The next day drew the camel's head, and the third day drew the deer's antlers. Gradually, the ox's mouth, fish scales, phoenix tail, eagle's claws, and lion's whiskers were drawn finished.
就剩下虎眼还没画。二郎神连续画了好几天，有点累了，便倒在一边的石头旁睡着了。
The only part left undrawn was the tiger's eyes. Erlangshan had become tired after painting for several days, so he fell asleep next to a rock.
这时候，一个木匠到深山老林里砍伐木头，正巧走到洞内休息。
At this time, a carpenter went to the deep forest to cut wood, and happened to come to the cave to rest.
木匠一进洞，就看见洞壁上画着一个从来没见过的动物。他觉得很奇怪，左看右看，发现缺少眼睛。于是他随手拾起地上的墨笔，捡起草图，照样子将虎眼添在驼头上。
As soon as the carpenter entered the cave, he saw an animal which he had never seen before being painted on the wall. He found it very strangely looking. After glancing around, he realized that the animal lacked eyes. Hence, he casually took the paintbrush from the ground, picked up the sketch, and used it as reference to add the tiger eyes onto the camel's head.
吓坏了，洞壁上的龙顿时张牙舞爪地扭动起来。木匠吓得倒在地上，嘴巴张得大大的。
Oh, hell no!
Oh no! Suddenly, the dragon on the cave wall came to life and writhed about, while baring its teeth and brandishing its claws. The carpenter fell to the ground in fear, with his mouth wide open. 随后，龙像一道闪电似的飞了出去，嘴里喷着浓雾，龙体火光四射。一时间，狂风大作，电闪雷鸣，风雨交加。 Thereafter, the dragon flew out of the cave like a bolt of lightning, with its mouth spewing thick mist and its body ablaze. This was accompanied by thunder and lightning, along with strong wind and heavy rain. 龙一出动，那些凶猛的动物们闻风丧胆，再也不敢出来吃人了。Once the dragon emerged from the cave, the ferocious animals became scared of it, and no longer dared to come out to eat the people. 因此，人们有了安全保障，并恢复了他们以往幸福安宁的生活。As a result, people enjoyed safety and security, and resumed their happy and peaceful life. 从此以后，人们把龙视为吉祥物，逢年过节都要扎一条龙，走街串户游耍一番，期盼来年风调雨顺，太平安康。Since then, the people have regarded the dragon as a symbol of good luck and prosperity. Every year during the festive periods such as the Chinese New Year, the people will parade around the streets to play the dragon dance, in the hope for a better year ahead.
Hope you have enjoyed the story. Please remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. With that, thank you very much and see you again next time.
希望你喜欢这个故事，请记得点赞视频、订阅频道和按下小铃铛哦，非常感谢，我们下次再见啦。